Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It's Saturday morning, the 6th, is it the 6th? Yeah, the 6th of January. So I've just got a quick one for you today. This is something that occurred to me after last night's, well, my time last night's press conference. So this was the police chief and the Attorney General giving an update on the Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra and baby Fabian murders, and the arrest of Christopher Preciado for capital murder and his father Ramon Preciado for abuse of a corpse. And dear God. Okay, so this occurred to me after I clicked off my live stream, went downstairs, got a drink, and my little cogs in my brain got whirring. I almost jumped back on live, but I thought, no, save it till tomorrow, right? So listen to this. All right, so this is the police chief, Chief McManus. What's his first name? Don't know his first name. Talking about the weapon. Oh, and if you haven't seen the full presser, I've got it on this channel. I'm just going to play a little segment here. Listen carefully, because he's quite softly spoken.
The final piece of information I have for you is that the gun believed to be the murder weapon has been recently recovered from the suspect's home.
So the murder weapon, the gun they believe was used, and they'll do a bunch of ballistics tests and stuff to prove it, but the gun they believe was used in the murders was found in the suspect's home. So who's that gun registered to? Christopher, Ramon, someone else in the family? Doesn't really matter at this stage. The fact is, it was found in the suspect's home. Now, let's take a read of the probable cause affidavit. This paragraph here, right at the end, I think is the most interesting paragraph of the whole thing. Your affiant then spoke with Christopher Preciado after Christopher Preciado was read his Miranda warnings. Christopher Preciado reported that Matthew Guerra and Savanah Soto drove to his residence on Charlie Chan Drive to sell Christopher Preciado marijuana. Christopher Preciado went on to provide a version of events that were inconsistent with evidence collected at the scene and from the victim's recovered vehicle. Christopher claimed the male victim, so Matthew, pointed a weapon at him, and Christopher was able to manipulate the weapon, resulting in the female being shot. Christopher then stated it should be that he had the weapon pointed at him again, and he manipulated the weapon again, resulting in the male victim being shot. Right. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this story? A lot. But a bigger bunch of BS than I originally thought. Why? Answers in the comments. No, I'm going to tell you what I think. Look, if Matthew had pointed a gun at Christopher, whose gun would that have been? Matthew's gun, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. So Christopher jumps in like some kind of superhero, wrangles the gun away from Matthew, so Matthew doesn't have time to shoot him, okay? And then the gun goes off and accidentally shoots Savanah in the head. And then Matthew continues to point the gun. So Matthew doesn't shoot. According to this story, Christopher's just accidentally shot his heavily pregnant girlfriend and unborn baby. He's now dying. And Matthew just stands there and allows Christopher to manipulate the gun again. Yeah, okay. All right. I think this dude has been maybe playing one too many video games. And no, actually, I don't think, this is a sidebar, I don't think video games cause violence. Should I do a video on that? Should I do a video on that? Do you want me to do a video on video game violence? Let me know, because it's something I used to teach when I was a psychologist. I know some of the world's leading experts in video game violence, but let me know if you want a video on it. It's not even that ridiculousness. It's not even that that's the biggest piece of BS. If the gun had been pointed at Christopher, that would have been Matthew's gun, right? Because surely Christopher's not saying that Matthew stole Christopher's gun. You know, Matthew just happened to see Christopher's gun lying around. No mention of that Matthew stole Christopher's gun. No. Okay, so that would have been Matthew's gun. Why would Christopher then take it home? If that was Matthew's gun, why would Christopher take it home? He wouldn't, would he? Just leave it at the scene. No. Christopher brought his own gun. It's Christopher that pointed the gun at Savanah, shot her in the head, and Matthew, and shot him in the head. That's Christopher's gun, or else he would have left it at the scene. If he had any ounce of brightness about him, he'd have left the gun at the scene. If it was Matthew's gun, he'd have left the gun at the scene and to make it look like a murder-suicide, wouldn't he? So it wasn't Matthew's gun, was it? No, it was Christopher's gun. So saying that Matthew pointed the gun at him, he would then have to wrangle a way in which Matthew stole Christopher's gun, pointed it at him, and then this accidental double shooting. So he's admitted it. He's got... If he pleads not guilty, I don't know how dumb this person is. I mean, him and Ramon have shown a massive amount of dumbness. But I can't with this guy. Oh dear. So every single ounce of that story is utter BS. Keeping the murder weapon at home? Come on, that's Christopher's gun. Doesn't want to part with his gun, does he? No, just going to keep it. Yeah, alright. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot to say, there's going to be a members live tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, but I'll put the scheduler up. And it's going to be so that you can vote on the next episode of Crime Story Sunday, which will be next week. So tomorrow will be the members live, and then next Sunday will be episode, is it 32? I can't remember now, of Crime Story Sunday. The way the members lives work is that everybody can watch them while they're live, so you don't have to be a member to watch while it's live. And you can also vote in the poll, but only members are able to chat. And after the live ends, it goes to members only, so only members can watch the replay. So if you do want to vote in the poll and you're a non-member, you can for the next episode. I'll give you 3 choices. I'll talk a little bit about each one, and then you can vote. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. There'll also be a video as well. I don't know whether it's going to be on this case. I've got some stuff about Delphi to talk about that I've been neglecting while Savanah, Matthew and baby Fabian's case has been ongoing. But I've got some Delphi stuff to talk about, so I might do that tomorrow. Not decided yet. Alright, I really am going this time. Bye, guys. Touch, good girl.